Allison, this is Wonder Crochet. I'm back with another recent crochet favorites video. I like to do these about once every 3 months, and it's really just a roundup of new yarns and patterns, books, crochet tools, just all kinds of stuff that I've seen out there or I've been able to try myself, and it's things that I'm just really excited about. So if you'd like to watch some of my other ones, they're in this playlist. And as always, every single product or pattern is linked in the video description. So if you'd like to try out any of these things, definitely check that out. Also, if you're brand new here and brand new to crochet and you'd like to learn how to crochet plushies, like all these that I have here, I have a full online course that I'll link in the description. It teaches you from the very beginning how to crochet your own plushies, starting with basic stitches and moving on to more advanced stitches, how to read crochet patterns, and so much more. So enough chatting, let's jump into my recent crochet favorites. We are going to start this list with my favorite yarns. And these are more so new yarns that I'm very excited about and have heard just wonderful things. The first one is not a brand new yarn, but new colors, and that is Big Twist Posh. If you haven't watched it already, I have a full review video for Big Twist Posh where I really go into detail about the yarn and even crochet something with it. But it is a size 5 bulky yarn, but it's honestly pretty similar in size to Parfait Chunky. It's just a little bit smaller. So the reason why I put this on the list is for the new colors. It started out with, I believe, 15 colors, and now they've added 7 more, so there's 22 colors in this yarn, and I'm very excited that they've added new colors. They definitely listened to all the crocheters who love this yarn and wanted more variety. I hope that they continue to come out with new colors because honestly, I really enjoy using this yarn. It's sturdier than a normal chenille yarn, and it's not as, I don't know the right word to use, tough to use as blanket yarn. I don't think that's the right word, but it's just a little bit smoother and a little bit softer. So I personally love this yarn. I feel like it gives projects such a clean look, and I'm very excited that they have new colors. I'm heading out to my local Joann this week, so I really hope they have the new colors in stock because I definitely want to get more. Next on my list is actually a limited edition yarn, and it is the Honey Bunny Candy yarn. If you've seen the Parfait Chunky Pom Pom yarn as well as the Honey Bunny Candy yarn that have these different colored sprinkles in them, I really like to use them when I make dessert patterns, or especially sea creatures look really cute in this yarn. As you can see, when you crochet with it, it gives it like a confetti look. So Hobbii came out with Halloween colors that are limited edition. I really hope that they're still in stock when this comes out because they're just beautiful. They have black and orange and purple and green, and it's just so fun for this season. And honestly, some of the colors can even carry over, especially the black and the green, into the holiday season. So if you don't have time to make your Halloween crochet projects, then you can definitely use this for other projects as well. And the last yarn on my list today is this Lion Brand DIY Chenille Glow yarn, and it is chenille glow-in-the-dark yarn, which is so exciting. Again, perfect for Halloween time if you want to crochet ghosts in this. I think it'd be really neat to have some glow-in-the-dark ghosts, especially if you're selling at a market or giving it to kids. I feel like they would love that. I just think in general, glow-in-the-dark yarn is super fun. In the past, I've only seen it really in worsted weight. So having it in a size 6 yarn, which you know is my favorite, is very exciting. So those are some of my latest favorite yarn finds. But aside from yarn, I really like keeping my craft room organized and my small business running smoothly, which brings me to something else that's been a huge favorite of mine lately, and that's Kittl. If you've never heard of Kittl, it's an amazing design platform that's been helping me so much with my business. Whether it's making custom logos or labels or even social media posts to promote new crochet patterns, Kittl has honestly been a lifesaver for my business. Let me show you how easy it is. Right now I'm making a quick Instagram post to share one of my new crochet patterns. Kittl has these great templates that you can customize in no time. It's honestly so quick to make. So if you're like me and you want a fast, easy way to be able to promote your crochet business or take it to the next level with some new designs, definitely check out Kittle. You can try it out for free, or you can use my code WonderCrochetYT for 25% off a paid plan. As always, the link and details are in the video description. Thank you so much to Kittle for sponsoring this portion of today's video. Let's get back into more crochet favorites. Now we're to my favorite section of the recent favorites videos, and that's of course the crochet patterns. So I'm going to start out with one of my patterns, really just for tradition's sake, and then I'll move on to my favorite patterns from other creators. So of course I have to mention my seasonal crochet sea turtles, and this is a fairly new pattern. I have one for fall that has a pumpkin on its head and little pumpkin pie on the back. Still perfect if you're still working on fall projects. And then what seems to be everyone's favorite turtle out of the pattern pack, and that is the Christmas turtle. It has a little Santa hat and his shell is a Christmas tree. This is also my favorite one to design because I had never crocheted a Christmas tree before, so I really enjoyed making it. So no sewing involved. You do have to tie the back of the turtle's head to the shell, but it's up to you whether you think that counts as sewing or not. And then our spring turtle here has a flower back, and again the shell is no sew. Mr. Wonder Crochet told me that this looked like a Pokemon, but I can't remember which one it was, so if you know what he's talking about, please let me know in the comments. And then our summer turtle, which is an ice cream turtle with the little cherry on top of the head and the ice cream shell. And this is a similar ice cream to my ice cream cone pattern. It is a little bit different, but I was going for the same look. And again, using the confetti yarn that we talked about earlier. So if you want all of these patterns, I do offer a bundle that would be much less than buying each of them. But if you see just one of them that you like, I do sell those patterns individually too. Okay, enough about me. Let's move on to some of my favorite patterns by some wonderful designers. This next one are these fall snails. This is by Garden Hope, and if you follow her, you know she makes all the different snails. And they're all just so adorable. I bought the fruit snails pattern. If you've seen other videos of mine, then I've made the fruit snails before. And the fall ones, just so cute. I especially love the acorn. I think it's just so well designed. All of her patterns are, but if you are a snail fan and a fall fan, this is truly a must-have. Something that's really been popular in the crochet realm, especially this year, has been Shrek crochet patterns. And as someone who has always loved the Shrek movies, I had to include this bundle by Fennec Toys. It has Shrek, Fiona, Donkey, and Puss in Boots, and they're truly just adorable. I can't wait to make these, and I definitely think if you sell at markets, these will be really popular. I don't know why Shrek has been making a comeback for years. I used to watch it when I was young, and I truly love like the cult following that it has now, and especially that it's been making such a big comeback in the crochet realm. But let me know in the comments, are you a Shrek fan? If you are, check out this pattern by Fennec Toys. The next pattern on our list is a Halloween themed pattern, and it is this adorable fluffy bat by Sweet Fluffy Stitches. Now I know that I have a free bat pattern, but honestly I don't think it can compare to this bat. It is so cute, and I know I've included bats on my pattern roundups before, but I just found this one and I think it came out not that long ago. It's fluffy, it's adorable. I love the details, especially on the wings, how they're like the two different yarns used. I just think it's so creative and it's really well done. So if you're a fan of bats, Halloween, and fluffy plushes, check this out. I think that you can definitely make this without fluffy yarn as well. I know that some people get a little bit leery about working with fluffier yarns, especially if you're not used to it, but a pattern like this, then you could just use two different colored yarns of ones that you're more comfortable using. Okay, the last pattern on our list, again, is a Halloween pattern, and I wanted to include them just because we're in October, have a few weeks left to make Halloween plushies if you'd like. And this is Victor the Vampire. This is by Crochet by Kitten Girl. I've included her patterns before on these recent crochet favorites because they're just really well written. They're very cute. Her plushies are a little bit bigger than like the normal plushies that I would include on this list, but as you know, a lot of my plushies are larger as well, and I like that. I like when I sit down to make a pattern when I can make something big and huggable and just really cute. Victor the Vampire is no exception. This is an adorable pattern, really well designed, of course. All of her patterns are, and it's more on like the cutesy Halloween side, which you know I love. I don't like spooky, I don't like scary. So this cutesy little chibi vampire, definitely my speed. So those are my recent favorite crochet patterns. It was very difficult for me to narrow down this list. So in the video description, I actually have a larger list of some of my favorite patterns if you want to check those out. I like to put it all in one place because it's just easy for me to refer back to. If I'm looking for a new pattern to do, then I can just pull from this list. Okay, let's move on to crochet books. And I have 2 new books on the list. I like to include amigurumi books because that's really what we're all about here, but I have included other crochet books as well. And the first one is No Sew Amigurumi by Crochet by Jenna. Jenna actually sent me a sample of this book and I was able to review it and look at the patterns, which was so exciting, and I definitely felt honored to be able to do that because it's such a great book. If you follow Jenna, you know her patterns are really well written. This is no exception, and there's 40 different patterns. And you know we love no-sew patterns here, so having 40 different options for quick workup patterns that don't require any sewing is very exciting. So these are all mini patterns. Again, they can work up really quickly. Some of my favorites are the dragon and the cow and the caterpillar. They're all just really cute. I'm very excited. I can't wait to get this book. It's available for pre-order. I believe it comes out in the spring. I'll put the date on the screen when it comes out. If you love easy workup, no-sew, cute patterns, No Sew Mini Amigurumi is for you. And the other book on our list is Amigurumi Plushies. This is by Teresa's Crochet Shop. Again, if you've watched these videos or my pattern roundups, I always include her patterns. Very well written, adorable. She's like the queen of animal patterns, and I've been a huge fan of hers for years. Very excited about this book. Both books are available for pre-order. Teresa's comes out in November, and some patterns that I'm really excited about in this book are the goldfish pattern and the koala and a cute little mouse. There's just so many different options that you can make. If you like amigurumi and you just like cute patterns, both of these books are wonderful to add to your collection. Moving on to our next category is crochet tools. So these are things to help you with your crochet projects, or to make things cuter, or to make your life a little bit easier. The first one on the list is something that has really blown up this year, and that is these sparkly hand-painted safety eyes. They're so adorable, and there's tons of different ones that you can buy on Etsy. I have found that the ones that you buy on like Amazon just aren't great quality if you're looking for this style of safety eye. I found that the hand-painted ones on Etsy are just better quality. And of course, they are more expensive than the ones that you'll find on Amazon or from like AliExpress or anything like that. But in this case, paying more for the quality truly is worth it. And these just look so cute with any pattern, truly. I think they would look wonderful on turtles or dragons, or I've seen them with pretty much anything. I definitely need to get more into this. As you know, I usually use black safety eyes, but this just adds such a different level of cuteness and of detail to your plushies. You know what, maybe I should try to make some myself. I feel like that would be a fun project. Let me know if you want to see a video of me making my own hand-painted safety eyes. That could be fun. But anyway, please support these wonderful artists on Etsy. I'll link some in the description, but hand-painted safety eyes, a really fun tool. This next tool that I also found on Etsy is so fun. So if you like to use tension rings, and if you haven't used tension rings before, basically you wear them and you weave your yarn through it, and they help you keep an even tension while you're crocheting so that your project stays even. So I've put tension rings on this roundup before because I think that they're a wonderful tool, but look at this one that I found. It's a dragon. And I just think it's so cute and so unique, and who doesn't want to wear a little dragon on their finger? Really brings me back to my Game of Thrones days where I just wanted to be Daenerys. So if you want just like a cute little mystical whimsical tension ring, this one on Etsy is adorable. And the last thing on our list, and it's because we're getting back into the colder months, and I know a lot of you crochet hats or use a knitting machine. I also have tutorials on my page from years ago when I was using a knitting machine a lot to make hats. So if you want to see how I do that, check that out on my page. But what was really great when I was making a lot of hats was having custom hat tags. It really just adds a little bit more professionalism, especially if you're selling these hats online or at markets. So here are two knitted hats that I made, and this is the cute little custom hat tag that I got. I wanted the holographic ones, and it says Wonder with a heart on it, but I really think it just adds something to the hats. So if you are planning on making hats or selling them, then the custom hat tags I think just add something great to your hats. And you don't have to get like the colorful holographic ones. They sell brown ones as well, and ones that are engraved and not just printed on. And also, if you're looking for a cute knitted hat, please hit me up. I made so many and for some reason never listed them to sell them. Okay, so those were our fun crochet tools. We're on to our last category already. I feel like we flew through these. And it is, of course, our craft room or craft space accessories. These can be just fun, cute little things to organize your space or to just add some fun to your space. The first one is definitely more functional than cutesy, and it's this desk tripod. I have needed one of these for probably years, and I finally just got one, and it's been so great for filming myself crocheting, like short clips for social media, or even filming crochet tutorials. What's great about this one is I actually got this bottom section and then this separately, which was the phone attachment, because it has an attachment for my camera as well. So if you just film on your phone, then you can definitely just get the phone attachments. It was really inexpensive and it can move either way. So if you want to film horizontal or vertical, you can also unscrew this if you want to change the position of the filming. And then you can extend these if you want it to be a little bit taller. I only got this probably 2 weeks ago, and I've used it almost every day since. So if you like to film your crochet process or just film your plushies and post them on social media or anything like this, the desk tripod has been a wonderful tool. Next thing on our list is these beautiful fall art prints. As you know, I have different art prints that I like to put above my desk, and I just switched out my summer spring ones for fall ones, and I just absolutely love how they look. I think it just adds something beautiful to your space to be able to change things out for the seasons. And these are from Escalou on Etsy, and every single art print that I have, I got ones for winter too, but that'll be in another video, are from her. I love her art style. It's just very pastel and clean and cutesy. So if you like that art style too, check out her Etsy and all the different prints. I just especially love the fox in the woods, and I truly believe that art prints and wall hangings just make your space. And then the last thing on our list is kind of a random item, but I just bought a bunch of new ones and wanted to show you, and it's these fun cute little stickers, and I like to have these to include as a freebie in orders. So anytime you order stickers from my shop, then I send some of these freebie stickers in there as well. They're really inexpensive, but I feel like they just really make your customer smile because they're not expecting them, and they're really cutesy and fun, and there's so many different options. So I always like to have a big collection of these. I've especially been loving the ghost ones, and as you can see, there's just tons and tons of options. I made a collection of all my favorite ones that I have bought recently. So if you sell plushies, either at a market or online, and like to include freebies, I think that this is perfect for that. So that's it. Those are all of my recent crochet favorites. Let me know what on this list that you're excited about, or maybe some of these things that you've already tried out. I'd love to hear your thoughts. Thank you so much to today's sponsor, Kittle. And of course, thank you so much to all of you in advance for checking them out and helping support my channel through sponsorships like these. Thank you so much for watching, and as always, we'll see you again real soon.